What's up, everybody? We're going to solve Wordle for Sunday, February 9th. And look at this, guys. If we are successful today, and I don't fail, we will have a 500-day streak, which is pretty darn good. In the comments, if you've got a pretty outstanding streak in the hundreds or maybe even in the thousands, do share with us. And we're going to go straight for the solve. However, when I'm done, I do have to just remind folks a little bit about our honesty policy with the tournament. Okay. And I do also appreciate everybody giving me a ton of missing results. So I didn't have time to update the chart that I showed you guys yesterday, but we will definitely do that. In fact, let's make a date. Okay. Who would like to go on a Valentine's Day with Art? Guess what? You're going to be compelled to do so anyway, because on Valentine's Day, I think that'll be the day where we will have our second update, okay? And it'll include all those missing results. So we should have, I would say, about 40 to 45 people involved, which is phenomenal, okay? But again, sadly, I do have to give you guys a little bit of a reminder regarding the honesty policy, okay? But let's solve the Wordle first. Now, this is insane. I think I've already forgotten what the word for tomorrow is, or for today, rather. It's going to be super. Okay. Yep. It's going to be super. And obviously it's because of the Super Bowl, which, let's put super in. And first, let's see how it does. We have had it, but let's put super in. Oh, super was pretty good. I like the S and the U. Chiefs, Chiefs, Chiefs. I know Lisa G is an amazing, not only just an amazing, subscriber, and she's just really fantastic. But I know she's just a hardcore, diehard Chiefs fan, and I'm starting to become a little bit of one too. Even though, of course, I was a Patriots guy, and I've sort of lost a little bit of interest now that we've lost Tom Brady, and he's gone into the sunset in his retirement mode. I have to say, I have no problem if they three-peat. In fact, I think that'd be phenomenal. I think it's great for the sport. I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a super cool quarterback. And I hope this doesn't offend any Philly fans out there. But just from my experience going to different sporting events, particularly baseball and football related, when we have faced either the Phillies or the Eagles, the Philadelphia fans are, let's just say, they're interesting. Okay, they're a little interesting, and I often have gotten in little entanglements with them at different games. But so Chiefs. Actually, Chief would have been a great starter word for today, huh? Maybe tomorrow we'll have to change it, right? If the Chiefs win, would Lady Andrea be up for changing it to Chief? Ah, shoot. And then if the Eagles win, we could do Eagle. That'd be interesting. All right. Enough nonsense, guys. Enough nonsense. And again, I hope that my Philly subscribers are not taken aback by my comment. What are we going to do with the S and the U? So, of course, the first thing that comes to mind would be, usual. But I'm pretty sure we had it. Okay? And it's not going to be usurp. And it's not going to be usury either, okay? Okay. And it's not going to be usage, and could be using. It actually could be using, but we did have it. And it's not going to be usher. Anyways, I don't even think this is the right structure. I think we should be looking more like brusque, actually. He was a bit, oh no, but that's BRUSQUE. But something more like this. Well, okay, so it's not going to be crush or brush. We've had those. Are there any other ush words? I think it's going to be something like this. We had trust too. We have had trust. We've had a lot. I think, If I think this through, I think we could get a good score today, maybe a 2 or a 3, as long as I just don't blow it. We had crust. See, the thing is, guys, right? We've had so many words, right? We're like, what are we on? Like almost 1350 or so, 1330-ish. Yeah, 1330. And so we've had so many. Oh, I almost came up with an insane one, quasi. But again, we wouldn't do that because of the use position. I mean, are there any, we had squid, of course, recently, and we've had squat. It could be squib. A few people put that in before they went with squid. But of course, it's not going to be that. The S is not first. Okay, let's not be silly here. So what about this? Again, it's not going to be. It's not trust. We don't even have the R. So let's start with a T. It wouldn't be trust. We don't have the R. Pious won't work, of course. We lost the P. Okay. Okay. Blush. We had blush. Flush. Whoa, finally. Finally, I think I found something good, guys. I mean, it's as good as anything. Did we get flushing too? No. Oh, no. We just repositioned the U and the S. Darn it. Oh, I thought flush was such a good guess. We absolutely haven't had it yet. Because the first thing I would put in the image would be something ridiculous, like, someone flushing a toilet. Darn it. All right. So now what? Just this annoying minus. It's just that we've had it, I know it fits perfectly, and it would probably hand me the answer. I'm afraid I'm going to have to just suck it up. We're just going to put in the minus. Darn it. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Bonus. Oh my God, darn it. And I know someone who's going to get a 2 today, and her name is Ellen Sassani. But fortunately, she's not in our competition, but that would have been a nice 2. Darn it, I just didn't see bonus. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I know it's going to be bonus. All right, there you go, guys. So I am absolutely going to, but here's the good news. We have a 500-day streak. That's pretty sweet. I am absolutely going to make sure that I cut a lot of the video out because nobody needs to see me flailing around from flush to minus. So I will remove all that stupidity. We'll just go to the part where I said, yeah, we'll have to just go with minus, and then we got bonus immediately. So that'll save, hopefully, a good, I don't know, maybe 7 to 8 minutes. Guys, one more thing. I don't think I need to bother with, I don't think I really need to bother with Squirtle, but I'll do it anyway, just to hopefully make me feel a little bit better. Hopefully, we'll see. Sorry, it's not super. Of course, it was bonus. Darn it. And, super, look at that. Darn it, people could get it in 2. I'm going to definitely lose some standing today. But flush was a good guess. Flush was a really good guess. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. But it wasn't like one of their better words to test. All right, guys. Let me just say something real quick about honesty. There might be a player or two who, I know it's early, and my algorithm has already detected some, let's just call it 3 sigma detection, What that means is that they're kind of like right at the edge of a third standard deviation where it's like 99.7% chance of cheating. And we test this against a number of factors, including the Wordle bot, history of all the players that have played, you name it. But again, I'm not going to mention any names. So all I'm going to say is please play honestly. Okay. So let me explain. So what would constitute cheating? So basically, when you solve the Wordle, just do it the way I did. Just open up the Wordle. Do not get any help from any people. Do not look at any past Wordle lists. And of course, do not go to a separate account to solve it beforehand. Okay, so notice, I rely on my memory. Now, there's nothing wrong after the Wordle to go ahead and maybe if you'd like to try to remember some past Wordles. That's totally fine, but you can't do it during the solve. Okay, so it should be pretty obvious, and you can't get help from people. Okay, we had a couple years back when we ran this thing, we had this one person who was doing really well, and they did fess up, and amazingly, it was weird. The kid would get help from his mother, and the mother would basically like tell him if there was like an I in the word, and it was like, and that's kind of helpful. I mean, if I knew there was an I in the word, I would know whether to do minus or not. So anyways, guys, just please do not under any circumstances cheat, because what I'm probably going to do is I'm tempted to let you go all the way through, and then at the last second, you're not going to get anything. So you could just continue your merry way. But on the other hand, I don't want people to be discouraged when they see some people in front of them. So I'll deal with that accordingly. Don't worry about it. This is one of the frustrating things about running these tournaments. I have to be honest. I also want to mention something if you are thinking about cheating, and that is that when you cheat, you're also stealing. So you're committing two transgressions simultaneously. Why are you also stealing? Because you're taking away a potential gift card that could go to somebody who is playing honestly. So in effect, you're both cheating and committing theft. Okay, so don't do it, and we will all have an amazing time. And if I do find some cheaters along the way, chances are I'm not going to continue any more competitions, and that's it. Game over. There will be no more Wordle, and there will be no more connections competitions ever again. I really wanted to take a break from the competitions because they are a lot of work for me, as you can imagine. Creating those spreadsheets takes a lot of time, but it's also stressful for me because I realize there's so many players who really enjoy it, and that enjoyment is being compromised when people take advantage and display fictitious results. Okay, maybe not all of them, right? But some of them is enough to say, hey, it's fictitious. So, okay, little warning, guys. Okay, again, we're not going to mention any names whatsoever, but please play honestly. And there you go. So I'm very disappointed, of course, with today's solve, because now that I see Squirtle, I realize that it's possible to have gotten that perhaps in two, even though I liked Flush a lot. Tomorrow's word, guys, is going to be third. Okay, third. I have no idea why she has third in there. February, of course, is the second month of the year, so she'll explain. But yeah, so enjoy the Super Bowl, and all you Chief fans out there, I do wish you a Super Bowl victory, and we'll leave it at that, guys. And of course, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of a Wordle.